All right, well, my face is red because I'm a little sunburned, a bit too much sun today, but that's okay because these guys finally showed up. So, according to the label on the box, this is wedges and irons. Let's open it up and find out what we have here. And I'm glad that these finally showed up because I was starting to worry that this entire Cobra Connect thing was some elaborate prank. But if this has golf clubs in it, then I'm not the butt of whatever the joke is. So it looks like pretty basic packaging. Grips are exposed. Heads are all wrapped in bubble wrap. So let's pull some of these out and see how they look. I'll start off with the wedges here. So I went with the snake bite wedges. This looks like this is a 58 degree. We'll take the plastic off of here and give you a better look at it. So the 58 degree in the snake bite wedges has the full face grooves. So you can see that right there. It's a really nice looking wedge, a lot shinier than I expected. More chrome, satin face though, and definitely a lot of milling. So I'm excited to see how much spin I can get out of these things. 58, I went with the versatile grind. So that's got 8 degrees of bounce. That should allow me to open it up a little bit around the green, in bunkers, that type of thing. Yeah, get a little versatile with the way that I play my shots. With this one, I got the KBS High Rev 2.0 shafts and a stiff shaft here. Mainly because I'm looking to get as much spin with my wedges as possible. So that shaft should help me do the trick there. But man, that is a really nice looking wedge right there. Let's grab the other one out of here too. So my other wedge is 52 degrees. I guess you would call this one my sand wedge and the 58 my lob wedge. I play them both out of the sand depending on distance to the pin. Lower loft, so that has your more traditional face there, doesn't have the full face grooves. And a little bit more bounce as well. I went with the classic grind on this one, 12 degrees of bounce. So let's bust some of these irons out and see how they're looking. So there you go, the Cobra Rad Speed irons. Cavity backs, they've got the 3D printed medallion in the back there. Gives them that bit of structure, but doesn't take a lot of weight. Something that you couldn't do with the milling, have those kind of gaps in the middle, which means weight in the toe with the tungsten screw right there, a little more weight in the heel as well. And then 7, 6, and 5 irons, my set's 5 iron to gap wedge, also have this carbon fiber insert in the top line right here. Move a little bit more weight away. To be honest, going in, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like that. I don't really like the look of it in online images, but when I demoed, to be honest, I didn't even notice. Never once thought about it when I was addressing the ball. So I did not have a problem with that at all. As far as the feel of these clubs, for the weight, this feels good. The demo that I got to try in store had the KBS Tour 90, which is a bit too light of a shaft for me, and I think that's probably the case for a lot of golfers. So I've got Money Taper Light, I think that's the 105, 110 gram shaft, somewhere in that range. One thing I'm not too excited about though, is the fact that I didn't get the lie adjustments that I'd requested. I'd asked to have these 2 degrees upright. According to the build sheet, these are just standard loft and lie. I'm gonna have to measure those myself and find out. But I was really looking forward to getting those lie adjustments because I know getting toe down with my swing is a problem and leads to some chunked iron shots, some fat iron shots where the toe catches a bit, forces the face open and really decelerates the club face. Hopefully the turf interaction on these won't cause that to be too much of a problem. But yeah, could have solved that if we had the lie adjustments that I had asked for. But other than that, I'm really excited to get these out on the course and see how they do.